Yeah, we're just getting started. I know that you want it, baby, just get on it, ready to go. We know how to party, pull out the Bacardi, feel it in my body, put on a show.
Yeah, let's go. Nah, we ain't never gonna slow down. All the girls looking hot like a hoe down. Everybody going off in my hometown, ready for a showdown. Keep it on the low now. We about to pop off like a bottle. Everybody knows that we're going full throttle. Drinking alcohol, yeah, straight from the nozzle. End of the night, end up horizontal. They know they want something more. They know they want something more. They've never heard us before. They've never heard us before. A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score.
Everybody like the A, everybody like the A. Rock and roll and the late, rock and roll and the late. Getting hella crazy, getting hella crazy. We gon' party like the A, party like the. I know that you want it, you know that I got it. So let's get up on it, I'm ready to go. When the place is knocking, I don't plan on stopping. Baby, keep on rocking, put on a show.
Let's go, yeah, we going off on a Tuesday. Gonna go all out till a new day. Turn it up so loud, what you say? Got the whole place filled out like a zoo mate. Her parents told her not to stay out too late, but when I come to pick her up, already too late. Where we headed now? Yeah, too great. Party down south, get ready for a new stage. They know they want something more. They know they want something more. They've never heard us before. They've never heard us before. A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score.
Everybody like the A, everybody like the A. Rock and roll and the late, rock and roll and the late. Getting hella crazy, getting hella crazy. We gon' party like the A, party like the.
Woohoo! Yes, yes. Long live the genuine verse. Thank you, 58 Underground. Yoo-hoo! Yes, yes. Woo! Wow.
Yeah, man, we're rocking. Where are we at right now on that campaign?
Yes.
Let's pull that up.
Holy shit, man! Holy shit! So
You know we're past 50%.
Yeah, I know we are.
yes,
We got that. We got that
yeah,
last
yeah.
night
Oh, man.
before I went to bed.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
52% with 2560 USD, which I think is what
This is crazy.
25.97 euro.
It's crazy, guys. Look at this. Over 2,500 USD, 47 backers. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you all so much. Fantastic. Woo! Wow. It's you know, the first ever campaign that I did. It was on Kickstarter. Was the Earthling book. This was my maximum. This is what I reached after weeks of campaigning. So, And I was back then. I was so excited. I was so happy that I made it. That I made my goal. But look at this now, man. This is just crazy.
Well, this just proves that when you build something that people like, they'll support it. They'll come back.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. Let's say hi to some people. Dr. Ino, welcome, welcome. I won't be able to make it. Oh, but congrats on this recent achievement. You're awesome. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much for dropping by. We have Killer Squid. I've never seen Killer Squid before. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Great looking comic. Congrats. Do you accept fan art? And if so, where to send it? Yes, sir. Of course. We love fan art. You can just send it to jamencomics@gmail.com. And I'm looking forward to it, man. Fantastic.
There's already been a lot of really great pieces of fan art that's come through.
It's really strange when you see this. You see people creating these pieces that they love it so much. It blows my mind. So Iron, welcome. Hail American Bliss team and chat. Let's have a fun stream. Woo! Yes. Welcome, sir. Our Linkmeister, Soul Iron. 58 Underground. I saw 58 Underground. Welcome, sir. How is your day? And then we have Jonas Olsen. Jonas, I think it's Jonas, right? Jonas Olsen. Howdy all. Howdy, Jonas. Welcome.
Yeah.
Mo. Mo's here. Wow. Excellent. Welcome, Mo. Welcome. So, yeah. While you're here, Michael, Mo needs to be here.
Or is
Barrett
that
X.
Mo?
Barrett.
I'm still a little bit hurt from last night. I don't know if I can take another Mo beating. Just got savagely beaten up in the chat by Mo all Bancroft stream.
It wasn't that bad. Come on.
I don't know.
I know.
You were hanging out in the chat.
This is true. Yeah, I was safe.
You were hanging out in the chat, Dave. You weren't the one on the front lines getting the fire.
This is true. But you guys did great. You did great this morning. Fantastic. For me, it was this morning. For you, it was late, right? Yeah. Barrett X, welcome, Barrett X. I am backer number 40. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Barrett. Wow. And then we have Edith. Hi, Edith. Welcome. Am I talking too loud? Am I being too enthusiastic?
Nah, man.
All right. Amanda B. Hey, Amanda B. I need to limit the craziness. It's only Saturday at 3 p.m. Yeah, that's true. For me, this is the best time. I still got cleaning to do. But you can just listen to us while you do your thing, right? Welcome, Amanda.
The temptation would still be there to interact with the chat, Dave. This is the best chat.
This is true. Mike is here. Welcome, Mike. That trailer, thighs, abdominals, breasts. Yeah, we got it all, man. She got it all. Truly American Bliss. Yes. Welcome, Mike. Nice to see you. Congrats, says Amanda. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's astounding. I love using that word, astounding. Let's see who's here. All right. So Ian is dropping the links. Thank you very much. By the way, guys, the link to this campaign is pinned also in the chat, so you can check it out. We have Steven de la Vega. Welcome, Steven. Rooting for you. Oh, thank you so much. Always cool to see new people in the chat. And of course, to see familiar people in the chat. I love them all. Yeah. Let me see. I always loved Bliss's design since you first showed her off. Was happy to back it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Her first appearance was it's now almost 2 years ago, I think, in the Power Trip anthology book. She had her own short story, and I never really planned to make a series for her, to give her her own series. I just wanted her established in this universe, right? And then Michael came like, I have this story for her, man. So yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Then Amanda says, Dave does an amazing job at character design or directing it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You know, sometimes character designs look deceptively simple. I think this design of American Bliss's costume, when you see it, you're like, yeah, it makes sense. It's pretty simple, but it actually took some work to get there. You know, you start somewhere, and you start to move things around, take things away, and some parts do not work for some reason, and then things click. You know, it's like, yes, this is it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, you and I think we did a stream way back in the day talking about character design. And it's definitely one of those things that when you see some of the best designs of characters and everything, you go, oh yeah, that's really simple. But then when you try to come up with something like it, it's difficult because a design isn't just the design, right? It's everything that character stands for.
Right.
It's
yes.
It's representative of who they are. It's an extension of who they are. It's how they are. Like, it's effectively branding.
Yeah.
And you know, that's one thing, Dave, that I think that you have a great eye for, is pretty much every character I've seen from the genuine verse has very strong design. And I know that you had a little bit of an art background as well. But like, you focused more. Mo, I'm always happy to see you. I'm just insecure about my ability to live up to the criticism of Mo Biggs.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great.
But anyways, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, I think that background in art and your knowledge of storytelling and character building really allows you to blend those elements, and you have the artists that you work with, and you have a really good gauge on your talent.
Well, it's also that I often hire other people to design characters.
Yeah,
I can design my own, but I have my own like preferences or tropes or cliches or things that I like that I keep returning to. And when other people design characters, they come up with concepts that I can never come up with, you know. So this helps create this variation of characters. I remember, by the way, there was one character that I designed that you that you were kind of critical of, and I think I agree. It was.
I know exactly what you were talking about.
Yes. We were discussing other characters that maybe you could work with for something, you know. And there was this one character. He was from Greece.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I thought I had the design nailed. I was very happy with it. But then you're like this historian, this you know. So you were like, I would do it different, and I was like, yeah, I agree, but I'm not yet emotionally ready. Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely one of those things that's like difficult to do. And like, that was the thing, is that when you showed me the design, I was like, this is a fine design, but like, I remember you were talking to me about what you wanted this character to be and what you wanted him to do. And I just went, this design is not a bad design. if it were not for a character, if he were not a character of this importance. Like the way that you described that guy to me, I was like, this guy needs something bold. He needs to stand out, and he needs.
And I was like, damn, he's right.
One of the important things about doing this professionally is that you've got to be able to, I guess, kind of divorce yourself from your own creation and look at it as a product and analyze it. But and especially in the indies and when you're coming up, everything is your baby. You know, you like, you guard it and you really get self-conscious over it. But once you can push through that, that's when you start to become truly a professional in this.
Right. Look at you go, by the way.
Look at that.
So what are you making for us, Eric?
Well, we reached our goal of 200. Well, I kind of set this goal of 250 signups before we launched. We did what, 258?
Yeah, something like that.
I publicly promised that I would do a sexy pinup of Bliss if we reached 250 for everyone. So that's what this is.
Excellent, man. David Feed. Welcome, David Feed. Hey. Congrats on a new hot campaign. Oh, thank you. Thank you, David. Welcome. Yeah, it's basically Eric and Michael. This is their book, their project, and they're doing fantastic. Mo Big says, Ogden, if Dave had been on the front lines, the book would be doing even better.
Yeah, it's all good. As I said, like, you know, I'm here, so Mo is going to be roasting me hard. He's already thrown another one in the chat. I already see it, so we'll allow it to come up when it gets there.
What happened between you guys, Mike?
No, nothing happened between us. This has just always been our dynamic. Mo sees me and he gives me shit because, you know, I'm me, and you know,
wasn't it because you're an outed weeb and Mo is a closeted weeb?
Well, there is that, which he'll never admit to. But I do know that Mo took it very personally when I did a weeb book. Mo is saying he likes me. He's just offering constructive criticism.
Right. Chris Fisk. Hey, welcome, Chris. Welcome. Nice to see you, sir. Mo Big says, I like Ogden. I'm just offering constructive criticism. Yes. That's the way I took it, yeah.
Mo Biggs is claiming that he doesn't like weeb trash, but yet he can name actual anime voice actors. Just saying.
Oh, really? I can't even do that.
Amanda, I already get the wrath of Mo. If I'm gonna get the wrath of Mo, I might as well go in for a penny, go in for a pound, right?
You gotta get that full experience. You can't have any half measures.
Yeah. Let me see if I missed anyone. If I miss anyone in the chat, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. So yeah. So guys, you did great this morning. So Mike, what was your experience with writing the story? With what was your inspiration?
So there's a whole bunch of things that have played into the inspiration for the American Bliss story. I mean, obviously, I grew up reading a lot of Captain America, and recently got into Superman within the past 20 years. And then I guess not 20, more like 10, but then I had some, and this is gonna anger Mo beyond belief. I had some inspiration actually from My Hero Academia. There were some things that were introduced with the character All Might that I thought would really work for Bliss. I look around and I look at things that work across different genres of storytelling and what have you, and there's this awesome American hero that represents all of this thing. So I really liked certain aspects that All Might had from My Hero, and I was like, all right, I want to take those things and kind of apply it to Kendra, as I think it would really benefit her. Mo points out, naturally, Ogden only mentions this after I back the book. Yeah. But like,
thank you
it's
for
not,
backing, by the way, Mo. Thank you very much.
but it's not super heavy. It feels, I wanted this book to feel like a Bronze Age superhero comic. I wanted you to open, and Eric's done such a great job. And when talking to other people, it's like opening a comic book and reading like a comic book version of Christopher Reeve's Superman. Like, that's what I wanted to go for with the feels. I wanted it to be this classic superhero storytelling where she's flying around fighting bad guys. It's fun action. Yeah, there's like a core story there, and she's like Stan Lee at one point talked about with his Marvel method, where you had the external conflict of the villain and everything, and then you had the internal conflict that was more melodramatic. And so I've blended some of that in there. She's got her own issues with her family. She's in a new relationship with a boyfriend that's kind of off to a shaky start. So there are all these different things. I really wanted this to kind of embody the best of what really brought superhero comics to the dominance that they are today. Like the things that made us all fans of them from the get-go.
Right. Yes. Yes. The thing is also that with most not campaigns, with most books that we produce, that I try to make, I work with creators from all over the world, but not often with Americans. But for this particular project, I think you brought something to the project that I could never fill in. So it's good to have your perspective on what is basically a true American comic book, right? Same with Eric.
Yeah, well, I mean, and like that is like as an American, there's definitely something that I can bring, and Eric can bring, that we live here.
Yes, exactly.
And we have that I grew up. I was a son of a Special Forces veteran, so like I grew up with that as a big part of my family values and everything. I know that Eric had a lot of that in his upbringing as well. So we have that we can bring to the character. I do want to acknowledge something. So Mo is letting me know that he didn't get a confirmation email last night. So he expects me to personally email me with the digital of the books because I put him to sleep. So is what he's insinuating. And so yeah, I'll figure it out, Mo.
All right. Right. Is this about this book or your own?
Oh yeah, it's about this book. He's talking. Right. He backed last night. He's actually like a pretty early backer too. I think within the first 10, I'm fairly certain.
Oh wow.
He got in there quick.
Wow. Tank is here. Welcome, Tank.
What's up, Tank?
Ahoy!
Long
ahoy.
time no see.
Yes, excellent. Always cool to see Tank. Let's see. Imagine if someone, Becker 64. Wow! Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, that's
very
incredible
much,
because not an hour ago I was like, who's going to be Becker 50?
So keep in mind, it says 49 backers on the campaign, but it does not count people who have backed twice. So when you back, you might actually have a higher number than what is listed.
Yes, this is true.
So he is probably 64, but that means that we have a lot of people that have backed multiple tiers, and for all of those people that have shown us so much support, thank you guys. You guys are awesome, and like we're so ecstatic to have you guys as fans, and we really hope that you enjoy the book. I really think that this is something special.
Yeah, Crazy Matt, hey, welcome, Crazy Matt. Cool, man. Excellent. Look at all these people showing up. Look at this cover, man. So Eric, this cover was inspired by something else, right?
Correct. This is a throwback to the original Ms. Marvel cover. Ms. Marvel was always one of my favorite Bronze Age characters. And so kind of when I've been drawing Bliss, I'm kind of thinking about how, you know, some of those Ms. Marvel books, like the original old ones, the old school ones. And, you know, what Marvel did with the character really kind of soured me because I'd been collecting the book. I got a lot of the old issues. I got the first issue pretty mint framed up on my wall. And it was like,
wow.
I really can't stand the fact, you know, they ruined that character. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll get a little bit back. And I felt really passionate about doing like a throwback to this because, I mean, I do a lot of this for my regular work with the wrestling art. I do a lot of throwback covers where I take pro wrestling stories and characters and mix them with old classic silver and Bronze Age covers. And right. I love doing that. And for me, it's like a way of recapturing what we loved about those and bringing it forward to us as the indies, you know, kind of taking that back from, you know, from those who are soiling it.
Yeah, I really like what you did with this, man. It looks really cool. You see all these side characters. Some are also main characters. You see side characters, so you see some elements from the book itself without actually spoiling anything. And you see these are new villains that you designed. These here in the corner. And this guy.
Yes, I was really thrilled to be able to design villains for Genuine Universe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's fantastic to see people adding characters to this universe, which is so slowly expanding. I really love that, man. Absolutely fantastic. Cool cover, man. Well done. Cool stuff. Let's see your own work right now. Let's see what you're working on. So she's like pole dancing or something. What's she doing?
Yeah, she's we're kind of alluding to that, but it's a flagpole, so she's going to be up above the ground and
of course, yeah,
throwing a salute. I might put a bald eagle in there, and I'm still kind of figuring out what the background's going to be. And if either of you have any, I was thinking initially Washington D.C., but I mean, those turkeys are the reason why we can't have nice things. So maybe there's something a little better like Mount Rushmore or I don't know, Plymouth Rock, something like that around in the background.
Right. Well, she sure has the curves, man. It's well done.
Thank you.
That's perfect. Yeah. Sometimes Pau sometimes shows me things that he is submitting to the big publishers. You know, he's still trying to get some work there, and you can see with the work that he makes for them that he tones things down. And when he draws for me, I'm like, never tone things down for me, man. And he was like, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey, one of my dreams, like I've only got really one mainstream dream left, is I really want to do Red Sonja at least once, like at least one cover of Red Sonja, because that's been a favorite character of mine for a very long time. I've got a complete full run of Marvel feature and her original Marvel first. I collected a lot of the Dynamite books until Gail Simone started writing, and then it was just like the reading wasn't even enjoyable anymore. Like, right. the very first book I think that she took on and wrote, she had these two, you know, peasantry guardsmen guys, you know, like somebody that Red Sonja is going to ultimately beat up and kill. But they were talking in this like Brooklyn, New York slang. Like she was using, you know, vocabulary that wouldn't be period appropriate. I'm like, no, this is just trash. Yeah. I can't read these words coming out of this time period people's mouths. Please stop this.
Yeah, that takes you out of the book.
Absolutely.
24 Eyes. Hey, welcome 24 Eyes. Welcome. Cool. Tank says, I should be on the panel drawing American Bliss onto the CG mega collage, but Allah, it's not so. Do you mean you want to be on the panel, sir? We can do that. We can do that if you want. If you want to draw,
we can get
here.
You on here.
Yeah, man, it's perfectly fine.
Also, I don't know if I've seen Tank Ferret's mega collage. I've seen
you haven't?
6 a.m.'s. Let's see. Let me go.
Another reason for Tank to come on, to show you his collage.
I think Mike in the chat's got a great idea about Old Faithful being back there going off. What do you guys think?
I'm not sure what that refers to.
Old Faithful is a geyser.
Right.
Yellowstone National Park, like one of the main attractions there.
Right. 50th Underground says, love that cover, reminds me of old school comics. Yeah, that was the plan. Be right back. Need water. Yeah, drink your water, man. That's important. All right, guys. Let me see. They were projecting, trying to claim that I'm a weeb. Ogden was rambling about some dream he had where I was naming weeb voice actors. Right.
It wasn't a dream. It was during a B-Rose stream. I know that you don't count those, but it happened. I was there.
Maybe B-Rose's stream is just a fever dream for all who...
Maybe.
All right. Barrett X says, I saw Chernobyl on the cover. Will he be in American Bliss? I loved him in person.
Yes, that was my immediate request, is that I told Dave I wanted to open this book with an awesome action sequence, and I wanted to have her fight Chernobyl because I love his design. It is so cool, and he's a character that everyone recognizes from the Genuine Verse. And so, like, I was just like, please let me have her beat up Chernobyl in the first few pages of the book. So, like, I think it's like the first 10 or 15 pages are Kendra chasing this guy and beating him up and saving people.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was thrilled to draw Chernobyl too, because so far out of the Perfect 10 universe, he's been one of my favorite villains. So.
Oh wow. So didn't you also write a piece of dialogue where you refer to his part in Perfect 10?
Wait, say again. I'm sorry, I completely.
Well, he plays his part in Perfect 10, and then something happens, right? So I thought we talked about this. If you should address it. Or leave things like they were.
I don't recall that. Like we can have a creative meeting on that after. I think that it would be fine if we had something to address it. Like
right.
Like you could even have just like a thing of like comms dialogue saying that something happened and Chernobyl's free and she's going to respond. But like we'll figure that out. That's behind the scenes stuff. The point is Chernobyl is in the book. She is our real debut of her in the book is her fighting Chernobyl. He's a fan favorite, and it's a really fun fight with some great action pieces and some fun rescues and what have you. There's one in particular that I'm looking forward to getting people's reaction from, because I think it's pretty funny.
And Eric, you had to push your creative. So usually you don't really work in this style, right?
Yeah, it's something that I was a little bit rusty on with going into the '90s style, because obviously when I was a kid I was huge into McFarlane and Litfield and all the Image guys, and I emulated them a lot. And then once I started doing stuff professionally, I was trying to figure out what my own style was. I got heavily into anime, and that influenced me. And so I kind of became, kind of amorphous. I see a style, I'm like, ooh, I want to try drawing like that. And then I'll like study the shape language, try to break that down, and then kind of bounce around. And with the wrestling covers, that's mostly all silver and Bronze Age stuff. So it's a lot of John Romita Sr. heavy designs. And so that's between him and folks like Barry Windsor Smith and Bob Layton. Those have been largely my biggest influences. And so kind of going back before I started drawing pages for you, I was looking at Silvestri and Jim Lee and Litfield and looking at some of their shape language. And a lot of it's in the shading with the different ways that they shade different forms with the cross hatching and the different shapes and stuff. So a lot of fun to get back into it and kind of study what what makes the stylization of that era so unique.
Right. So does it become easier for you to return to this style once you because you make several books, right? And often simultaneously?
Yeah, I've got a few different projects that I'm working on, but like with it's just generally like once I get into the mindset of a shape language, I'll kind of just be stuck there for a little while. And I guess it's kind of an ADHD thing. I might get bored with it, so I'll change up and work on something else and just kind of keep bouncing around creatively.
Right.
But it kind of sucks because a lot of times I'll look at somebody like Dale Keown, for example, and be like, his style is so signature him, and I look at my stuff, it's like I'm all over the place. I don't feel like I have a signature style.
Right. Hax Allen is here. Welcome. Running around town right now. Just saying good luck on the launch, Dave.
Thank you, Hex.
Thank you, Hax. Thank you. Becker 67. Ooh, Becker.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Wow, excellent. You guys rock. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, guys, I added something extra to the campaign. I talked with Pau today, and he was like, sorry.
Oh, is it outstanding? What do we got?
Right. So Pau said, why not offer the original pages of the Power Trip story that he drew? He still has all the pages, so you can now get them through this campaign. The original sequential art. So when you order this one, you get everything that this campaign offers. So you get the two variant covers. You get Power Trip. You get the flag with the print of American Bliss on it. You get all your books signed. Plus you get original art that Pau made for the Power Trip story. So one of the 9 pages, it's a short story, it was 9 pages. So if you back this, I will send you examples of the 9 pages, and you can pick which one you want. And as long as they're available, that you can pick them, right? That's how it works. So only 9, and then they're all gone. And if you reach 150 backers, we will get everyone gets a trading card in the same style that is used for the previous campaigns. So we have these trading cards. Wait, so, let me show this. So look, this is a trading card from previous campaign. So all the genuine characters eventually will get their own card. They're all in the same style. They're all drawn by my Dutch pal René Bergmans, and he's also trying this superhero 90s style, which he usually doesn't do. So this is fun. It has a little bit of a European vibe going on, but I like it. It's this, and then he has this one, for instance. Yeah, it looks really good, guys. It's so all the cards are numbered also. So they have numbers. This is number, 13, for instance. I'm not yet sure which number American Bliss will get, but she will get her own card. Also, once we reach 150 backers. Woo! Excellent. Excellent. So Ian says, Dave Brink is the Dutch Rob Halford of comic streams. Okay, am I an idiot when I don't know who Rob Halford is?
Lead singer of Judas Priest.
Oh, okay. Right. Right. Judas Priest. All right, guys, excellent. Let me see how far you are, Eric. Look at this. So, what is your plan with this pinup?
Well, that's something that we need to discuss because however you want to deliver it. Initially, my thinking was everybody who signed up and backs, should get this, obviously, because we met the 250 goal. But if you want to go further with it, I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah, we can make this in an extra print for everyone. That sounds great, man. So you will also be coloring this, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Awesome. So we were talking earlier, right, Eric, about possibly offering backers your like little sketches.
Yes, absolutely.
Or commissions, or right? But those will be traditional.
Correct. Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I can either do a mix of the characters from the book, or I can do All American Bliss. I'm sure some people would appreciate Divide and Conquer or the Vermilion Versailles, but like however you guys want to direct me to do that, and then we'll I'll get them all drawn and I'll send them off to Critical Blast is doing fulfillment, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So that's what we'll do then. We'll get the whatever the cutoff date is. I'll get the whole stack done and send them off to Critical for fulfillment. And I think what we should do is maybe do it randomly, like somebody who wants to add on one of the sketches or buys it or supports a tier with a sketch, make it random. That way there's less confusion with the having a dialogue back and forth.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, man. That sounds great. Oh, I forgot the ticker, by the way. Of course, I forgot the ticker. Wait.
And that'll be fun too, because that's another thing I can do on stream. Behind me, I've got my drawing table, and I'm working on a camera setup so I can shoot straight down while I'm doing traditional stuff. So it'll be fun to draw some of those, and people can salivate over those drawings while I'm doing them on stream.
Right. Yes. Mike says, Divide and Conquer certainly sounds like the name of a modern villain. Yeah. Yes, this is true. In fact, in this book, American Bliss will face a duo called Divide and Conquer.
They're introduced here in the first book, and that is going to play like they're going to play a big role. They're kind of the subordinates to Vermilion Visage, who is the big orchestrator villain of right. The first storyline.
Yes.
And they've all got history with Bliss's father, Freedom. So it's gonna be really exciting, and we're laying some really solid groundwork here in this first outing with some solid action and everything, and setting up a pretty good story that I think is going to really flesh out Kendra and make her even more of a standout than she already is. I mean, like, I know that when I first saw her, I was like, I knew that I wanted to work on the character. And I'm really humbled that I'm getting the chance to do that.
Yeah, this will be five issues, right?
Yep, 5 issues.
Excellent, excelente, fantastic. So yeah, all of this going on. So like the original cover art was gone within 10 minutes after launch, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
So now we added the original sequential art. People can get that right now, and then I think tomorrow I will add this new perk with where you can get a commission from Eric. It'll be random, right? So you will draw as many as people order, and you will get one that is exclusively. There's only one. It's not a print. It's original.
101 original.
Yes. Yes. So, okay, guys, I noticed something by the way. So when I set these things up, it's sometimes difficult to predict what kind of perks are popular. So I noticed the featured perk is only claimed once. I thought this would be the one people would be interested in most, because I figured. So we have one other, which is this one, which is basically the same, but with a power trip included. And I thought, well, a lot of people already have power trip, and I want to prevent that people click on the featured perk and then buy something they already got. You know, so that was my initial strategy here, but apparently people like this package better. So yeah.
I think that you could definitely set that as the feature tier. I definitely get what you're saying, where you don't want people to feel like they've effectively paid for the same book twice. But I do think that one of the big advantages with it is that Power Trip is the first appearance of American Bliss, and so you are also bringing in new readers with this, between both Eric and I's respective bases, and as well, that might not have seen your books before. So I do think that
Right.
the featured tier does make sense, just from my own personal standpoint.
Yeah, maybe this is true. 58 Underground says, I bought Power Trip again so I could get a signed copy. Oh, wow.
There's your
Wow.
answer.
Thank you, man. Fantastic. I saw that Shadowhawk Talks is here. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Shadowhawk Talks. Mo Big says, next backer of any tier puts this book over 3K. Did anybody not back yet? Oh, really? Let me see where we are now.
Yeah, we got another backer, and they backed the original art. You already have one backer of the original art.
Oh, snap.
Oh, really? Oh, what?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
One of the original art
Thank you.
pieces has already
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
already sold.
Holy shit, that's excellent. Yeah, we're $4 away from a 3K. That's insane, guys. Insane. David
$4. Come
Yeah.
on, people. $4.
$4, yeah. Oh, by the way, nowadays I just tested it, but nowadays you have to add this tip to your order. This Indiegogo tip. You just
don't have to add a tip. Just keep it at 0. Like like they have a tip thing there, but
Yes.
you don't have to put anything down. It's a super sketchy thing that Indiegogo is doing, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, they changed things up. First it was like, hey, you can tip us, and now now they put it at the checkout. It's like, come on, guys. David Feed says, people are unpredictable. You spend hours, days designing your campaign, and then people back completely different to what you thought. Yes. Yeah, this is true, man. It's after all this time, I haven't figured things out just yet. I will never figure this out. Mo says, I thought Power Trip was about Ogden and his targeted harassment campaign against me.
Look, Mo, I don't go and hunt down your streams.
Oh.
I am always cordial in the chat with you. Today I'm just feeling a little bit feisty.
Mike says original art added to campaigns is a wise action, just as the artist commissions will be. Works well for Alterna. Yeah.
Yep.
Mo says you don't have to, but it has the tip added by default. You have to remove it. All right. Yes. Okay. Gordon. Hey, welcome, Gordon. Welcome, sir. How is your day going? You can't hype POW original art and not expect an instant reaction. Come on. Yes. Well, there is still POW art on the Perfect 10 campaign. I can show it, by the way. It's right here. You can still back this also, guys, because we have this original Calamity splash page, and no one picked it up yet. I expect this one to go very quickly, but it's still there. So we even made a trailer for this perk, but so far no such luck. But this one, people picked this one up. By the way, guys, I wasn't planning on running 2 campaigns at the same time. So my initial idea was, my plan was to finish Perfect 10 issue 3, get everything printed and shipped out, right? And then everything gets their books, and then we launch the next one. But things went a little bit differently. So Perfect 10 issue 3 was completely done. It was done, guys. It was drawn, it was colored. It just needed the last pages, needed lettering. And suddenly I had this idea. So I kept thinking about the story and had this idea, hey, what if? And then I wanted something injected into the story that wasn't there yet, because I thought of it later. And it bothered me to such extent that I was like, I just need to do it. The book is not printed yet. If I do not do it, I will forever regret it, you know? So I discussed it with Pau and with Daniel, and they were like, yeah, man, we have to make the book that it can be, that you want. So they are making new pages right now, and some of the pages that were done for issue 3 will be moved over to issue 4. But it's completely my fault. It caused delay, and I was like, I cannot wait any longer with American Bliss. We have to do this right now. You know, I do not want to run this campaign through December and January. And there was this moment also where I asked Eric to pause production on this particular book, because I wanted to first get Perfect 10 done, but then I realized it wasn't going to happen in time. So here we are, 2 campaigns at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, these things happen, man.
Yeah. Yes. Let me see if I miss anything, guys. But I felt spoiled by winning a Power Art book on the 200. Yeah, the 200 subs live screen. That was a few months back, right? And some people won this art book, and now we're at, what is it? I got more subscribers today after Bancroft's stream. I got like a few more, so now I'm like. Now we're like 375 something. Yeah, man. Insane.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, I'm just this. Yeah, I sometimes don't get why people subscribe, but they do. And I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Mo has to go. Wait. Oh. Mo says, I have to head out, but good luck with the campaign, guys. Congratulations. Great start. Thank you so much, Mo.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you. Thank you for backing and dropping by. And yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome.
See you, Mo.
Yeah. Okay, guys. 376, 375. Oh, 376 now. Ooh, wow. Let's see what Eric is doing here. Oh, look at those shapes. I love those shapes, man. Looking good.
Yeah, you really want to kind of get a nice teardrop going here.
Right. There is sometimes there's a little bit of confusion about some parts of the costume. You have like these metal elements, but then you have things that are like cloth, like this thong-like stripe she has. That's cloth. It's not metal, right? But then she has this emblem in front, which is metal, and on her chest it's just cloth. So I have to make this sure that people get it right. Sometimes people draw it differently, and that's perfectly fine. For pinups, I'm sometimes like, yeah, that's fine.
I think initially my main go-to image for reference was the Jim O'Reilly print.
Oh, you mean the Clayton? Did Jim O'Reilly did
I'm sorry.
Bliss
Yeah, Clayton.
print? I know that Clayton did.
No,
the one with
Jim
the two of
didn't
them
do it.
standing together. That was Clayton, right? And
Yeah.
Clayton did fantastic. Like Clayton also drew a phenomenal 10. So not many people actually get 10's hair correct, like the way that I would like it. And there are a few people that do it really well, and Clayton was one of them. It's really cool. Proud Penguin, welcome, Proud Penguin. We'll
Thanks for
definitely
coming around.
support, guys. Keep up the great work. Wow, thank you. Oh, look at Eric go. Right, Eric, you also have your own website, right? Let me bring it up. Dreaded Dinosaur Man.
yeah, this is the webtoon, which I'm working on chapter 11 right now, and I'm building up a huge story arc that will ultimately culminate in a print book. That's the plan.
Right. Dreaded Dinosaur Man.
And Dreaded Dinosaur Man is a great book as well. That's really fun.
Yeah, one of my first instances with Mike really early on was he became a super fan of Dreaded Dinosaur Man, and he gave me, he put words to what I had in my heart for it, which was trying to create the feeling of sitting in front of Saturday morning cartoons with a bowl of cereal playing with your toys.
Yep, that was like reading this is like playing action figures with your friends. It's absolutely bonkers, but it's fun. It's got a lot of heart, and the characters are a blast. And the main character obviously sticks out for obvious reasons.
Yeah, man. Look at these colors. This is really nice. Also, the experience like this. You scroll down, you get the entire story, then you end with this here. Really nice.
Yeah, it's one of the neat things about the Webtoon platform is it's built for scrolling on devices. So
Right.
it introduces this whole new storytelling element of the time that people will take to scroll up. And so I can extend a drawing down and build up drama, anticipating how long an average person would take to like scroll up while they're reading something. And it's just it's a fascinating way to bring in story elements.
Right. Okay. Let me. Tank sent me something. I see, Tank. I will try to bring it up later. Let me see. Look at this, guys. This is great.
Yep, his little sidekick Spaz is a cat person, has an extra arm.
All right, I see it now. Right. Dang, this is awesome. So how long have you been working on this?
I started doing the story outlines, putting together kind of like a master encyclopedia in 2017. 2018, I started actually working on the designs of the characters and drawing it, and then I got pretty much wrapped up into doing the Roddy Piper comic book, and then with all my traveling and doing shows, fell off of it for, it's when you're doing something that you're not getting paid for yet, it becomes something you put on the shelf right away. And that's kind of been the sad thing, is I haven't been in a position to where I can just do Dinosaur Man, which opens up other opportunities that I love, like drawing American Bliss, for example, or the wrestling comics I'm doing. But ultimately my goal is I want Dinosaur Man to be my one big thing. So as long as it takes, I'm going to keep chipping away at it. Right.
Yes. And yes, some elements from cartoons we grew up with, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pull from everything that kept me sane as a child. I grew up in rural Missouri. Things were never really all that great at home. So the escapism for me was video games, cartoons, and toys. And I just lived in those worlds that I would create. And so I'm just kind of like sharing that through this story.
By the way, man, you're also great at designing logos. You also did the one for American Bliss.
Thank you. I love how that one turned out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Great. I also put the link to this in the description, guys, so you can check it out. You can check out Eric's website here. Cool, very cool. You keep on scrolling because something's happening constantly.
Yeah, man. Eric does a phenomenal job with this story. It's a really good time. Visually, it flows really well, and the dialogue is really goofy, and the characters are just really fun.
Yeah, look at these designs. That's cool. Great stuff, man. Very, very cool. Yeah, excellent. Okay, Tank sent me something. Let me bring it up. Just goes there. Then we go. Oh no! Wait, this one. Yes, this one. Okay, here we go. I think I need to save it first, so I can, because this is something you need to zoom in on. This is something you need to zoom in on. So let me do it differently. You keep the chat entertained, guys.
All right, let's see.
Pale Rider says, Missouri, I trained at Fort Lost in the woods. I was so bored, I almost got one of those cheesy Panther tattoos.
Right. Okay, so I got it now. This is something that Tank Ferret has been working on for a while, I believe. Let me show it. Here we go. It's a collage, the CG collage, right?
Oh, you know what? I think I have.
There it is.
Pale. Hey, Pale Rider.
Who all we got in there? Let's take a look.
Let me zoom in. Here. Ah, this one we know, right?
Yeah, there's the Froggy. There's Sontag's Reaper Destroyer.
All right. Wow.
Got Krishna Kids joined the fray.
Krishna Kid here, yes.
Six-Gun Gorilla.
Is this Badger? Where's this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Badger, right?
Canadian Shield back there. Oh, I see Embrace.
Where? Oh, yeah, there he is.
Here he is. Here's the Embrace. Yeah. Wow.
There's the company men down there.
Oh, this is the Canadian Shield.
Yeah, and then right below him, you've got some of the company men characters.
All right. Abbott.
Lee.
Boss. Yeah, all of them.
Ramjet. Yeah, he's got most of them. I don't know if I
Take all of
see
them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
because there's also Cinder and Gates.
All right. But this area blackness character.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's Siamese down there.
Siamese, yes. Oh, this is what's it called? Gun demon? Gunny? Gun demon.
Oh, Gun Demon?
Yes.
Let's see.
This is the Veil Walker, I think. This here.
Yeah, and then there's Cobalt right over here.
It's this one, right? It's Cobalt.
Yep.
Who is she?
I would not be
Lady
able to
Alchemy,
tell.
maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know this one. Tank. Who's this? And here you have some chick with a gun.
I think that one's Battle Brick Road.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know this one. This robot.
There's a lot of talent out there doing crazy stuff in CG and indie comics in general.
Right. Oh, this is the what's she called? This is the that Liefeld-esque design. I forgot the name.
Is that US Assassin?
I was thinking of a different character, but it could be.
Assassin.
It could be, yeah. Oh, Eric Boyd. Hey, Eric Boyd. Welcome, Eric.
We are currently playing Where's Waldo with CG characters on Tank Ferret's mural, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
At least it's easier to read than 6 a.m. comics ones. I mean, you can get a seizure from looking at that.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Yes.
But
thanks, Sass. I finally decided on the
needs to
inky
add American Bliss to that too.
Yeah, why isn't 10 here, man? 10 needs to be here.
It's all.
Who's this?
It's all good. She'll be there soon.
Some characters I
sure.
don't know yet. Unfortunately. Is this a Sims character?
Maybe.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it might be his female from the Natverse.
Yeah, the Netverse, right? Yeah. Cool stuff, man. Really good. Really good. Yeah. Cool work. So many hours go in this one. Well done, Tank.
Yeah, man. Crushing it.
Excellent. Excellent work, man.
Look at you, Eric. That's coming along swimmingly.
Getting there.
Okay. Yeah. Looks great, man. Really good stuff.
Mapping the stars and the lines are going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, so when this is done, guys, we will add it as an extra print to everyone's shipment. Cool stuff. Let's see how far we are with the campaign. Share screen. Share the screen. Pew. Right. 51 backers. Man, that's crazy. $4 to go until 3K. Come on, guys. Come on, get us over there. 3K.
Yeah, we can get this.
Don't
We
let
can do
this
it. We can do it, guys.
man without us getting past 3K. Come on. Weird.
The Rose with the legs. Oh, I don't think I know this character. Rose. Great stuff. Great stuff, man. So this page is currently being colored. So we will be adding some new pages while the campaign is going. We won't add too many. We do not want to spoil too much. But of this sequence, I think we can do this.
I would like to see the 2-page spread with her in Chernobyl, but because I think that would be a real powerful sales tool. But I can't wait for it to see that colored. See what
okay, great. Great, we can do that. We can do that, sure. Hey, Dean is here. Welcome, Dean.
Dean.
What up?
Okay. Mike is like, what? Oh yeah, Dean. Hey, Dean.
I've been struggling with some connectivity issues.
Right.
You're just napping in between words. All right, come on.
It's been a long day for all of us, right? Yeah. Welcome, Dean. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, we just showed Tank Ferret's compilation piece with the embrace on it. Really cool stuff, man. So so Eric, what's your process when you get the script?
Yep.
How do you decide to lay out your page?
Well, I did a lot of film studies in college, and so like in the way my mind works, I kind of see movies in my head. So when I got Odin's script in front of me, I'm reading through it, and I'm just kind of I visualize it like I'm watching a movie. So I start thinking of like, okay, if I was filming this, how would I frame these shots? And then instead of sticking to like 16:9, you work, okay, well, what kind of cool panels can I do? Now, for me personally, I'm still kind of locked into a lot of squares. That's one of the things when I've been studying some of the 90s comics, they were really bold with their panel choices. So yeah. I'm getting more comfortable kind of breaking into some non-traditional panel borders, but I want to make sure that the story continues to still flow, and I want to use as much of the page as possible. And then there's some shots that I really like. Like I'm a big fan of looking through the legs. I think that's an interesting way to frame a shot, and so that's obviously my favorite panel on this page. But right. You also need to establish what's going on. So the first panel there.
Yeah, I gotta say, this panel, this is absolutely phenomenal.
That panel would make a great splash page if there was more dialogue that needed to be on it. And that's one of the things too, is like when I'm working with my publisher, Mess Bucket Comics, like his script process, and this isn't meant to be a dog on him, but his script process is like he'll write one page of non-broken down script for every one page of the comic. And typically, like when he started breaking stuff down for the British Bulldog book, he would do 6 panels for every page. And that's, just not cinematically storytelling. You can't lock into having the same amount of panels in every page. So like with his scripts, I'll go through and I'll say, okay, this is the most important part of what's happening on this page. Right. So that needs to be the dominant element. And if you have a lot of elements like in this page here, where we're establishing that the troops are arriving, she's defeated him, gives him one last good punch for good measure, and takes off. So those all kind of have an equal weight to them. So that's why they're a little bit more balanced in terms of their sizing and placement.
Yes. Yes. So do you prefer to get your scripts with panels laid out for you, or do you prefer
honestly, yeah. If I've been working for somebody else like you or Odin or whoever, I really want the littlest amount of thinking possible so that I can be timely. Right. So as much as those decisions can be made by someone else who's a visual thinker, fortunately both of you guys are. So the script, it's the way it's broken down works perfectly. I can instantly say, okay, that's what they want. I can visualize it, and then do it the way that I see it in my head.
Right. People seem to like this page, man. Mike says the upper right panel here is eye-catching. Yep. And so Ian says, love that page. He is like, uh-oh, and she gives him the business. Yes.
I think we need a little bit more impact on that punch, though. I didn't draw in a punch line. I don't know, maybe Federico can go back in and kind of add something to it.
Little speed line there. Yeah.
Little speed line, maybe some blurring on him. They really kind of sell that hit.
Right. Yeah, we can go back on this. Sure. But for now, this is looking great, man. I like the bright costume. You know, it's like she stands out. You have this very gray surrounding. Then you have the green from the villain and the bright color from her. They stand out here. You know, this great stuff.
And another thing about it too that I didn't mention earlier is that when I go through a script, I'm trying to keep in mind how the word balloons, how the letterer might address this. Like if I was lettering it, and I'll do like rough ovals. Like, okay, well, obviously we need a whack here in this bottom left panel. So I kind of left the open area between her breasts and the outside panel. Like, okay, that might be a good place where I would put the whack. So hopefully the letterer will pick up on that.
Yes. Yeah, this is true. Some other artists that I work with do it also. They sometimes make the layouts. So they send me the layout first, right? And then in the layout, they draw in the word balloons, so they know for themselves where everything goes. And then they finish the page. The page gets colored, gets sent to the letterer, and then the letterer puts the text completely somewhere else, but it still works, you know? Yeah. Great stuff.
As long as it works.
As long as it works. Everything we do is in service of the book. I also like this page. I can't wait to see this one in color. This is really good.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see how he addresses this, because this is one of the ones that I had colored myself, and I was never happy with it because I wanted to get a real sense of speed out of that top panel. So I was doing lots of blurs and stuff, and I was trying some anime things too, because like the way anime will convey speed and explosions with a lot of strike lines, and it just kind of muddied it up too much. So I kind of went middle of the road, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how he colors that top panel.
Right. Excellent. Wow. Okay, let's. You made something else just I think one day before we launched, man. You made something, and we need to show it to people. So here we go.
America has a new hero, and she kicks butt. Join American Bliss in her exciting first issue, as she finds her way as the new champion of freedom.
Whew, excellent. I love that, man.
I got to give a shout out to my beautiful wife who did the voice there at the tail end.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she did great. She did great. She really sounds like I can imagine Bliss sounding like that.
She was very self-conscious, but she's always had this moonlighting idea of wanting to do a voice acting thing. So this is technically her first actual thing for doing a voiceover work or something.
She did great, man. It fits the character really well. I really like how it sounds. It was really good stuff, man.
Well, now we just got to do an animation.
Indeed. Next time, for the next issue, we give her this bigger role, right?
There you go.
And we make sure she has a decent microphone also. And then she, and then, yeah, man. Thank Ferret, very nice. Yeah, people like it. It's very, very well done. You are a man of many talents, Eric. So you even made this front, this standing picture of Bliss, specifically for the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had this vision in my head of wanting something to sew the whole thing together, because you sent me all the art, had the logo, had what Odin had written, and I'm like, something needs to sew this together, and it needs to be kind of like a character reveal, and that seemed to be the thing that I couldn't get in my head. It's like, okay, why don't we just pan up her, and then, to my detriment, I want to animate some hair. It's only 3 panels, and if I'd had a week, it would have looked much better, but I was like, it can't just be static, because then it didn't look right. So it needed some motion going on in there. So I think at least with the 3 panels, and then with Margaret's voiceover, it kind of sews the thing together, so you don't look at it too long and see the errors and stuff. But hey, I had a day, and I'm pleased. I'm happy you guys are happy, and I love the way it turned out.
Yes, you did great, man. I think this means Tank Ferret has to go. Curse you, Deadland, it calls.
Yep.
Well, thanks for dropping by, Tank.
Thank you, Tank.
Awesome. Mike says, give her more lines of Bliss dialogue. Ally as 10 in Perfect 10 trailers really makes more of an impact. Oh, Ellie. Yeah, right. Yeah, but Ellie was brought on specifically to voice the character, so this was a last minute thing. And but yeah, for next time we can actually consider giving your wife a bigger role if she wants it, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, well, we can do up some actual dialogue and maybe even take some stuff from the book.
Do like a little motion comic thing for the intro for book 2.
Right. Okay, guys, get us over this 3K. When we have 3K, we can enter the stream, and then we're like, yes, we had this little milestone, right? Yes. I want to get this, guys. Come on.
$4.
We can do it.
Buddy.
Share this, guys. Share this with everyone. Talk about this awesome book, this awesome campaign. So this is right. So I was thinking about things that we could add to the campaign that is different from the book. So you need to give backers something special, not only the book, right, but something extra that's specific for the campaign. And I saw some people, they had these. I don't know what it's called, guys. That's a problem. So it was difficult for me to communicate about it. It's like this cloth, right? Cloth. Is that the right word? Fabric.
Yeah.
Like
fabric, scroll. Yeah.
Scrolls. Yeah. So I found this company that made the printed on flag material. So it's very thin, it's very light, and they can cut it any size you want, right? So this is like the half the size of a regular flag. So yeah, and this is the print that will be on it. And I once did for my very first campaign, I offered people posters. And they ordered posters, but it was a complete nightmare sending these posters over. I had to put them in these tubes because I didn't want to fold them up, and some of these tubes got damaged. It wasn't good, guys. So and I was like, I'm never going to do this again. I love giving people posters, but it's just not worth it, you know. But this you can make also in this size of a poster. but you can easily fold it. And
Yeah.
it's very light.
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
And the poster debate. Oh, that got ugly for a minute. Like I remember that because like people were like, no poster should be rolled, no poster should be folded, and then you had certain people that were like getting special mailers separate to send out the posters. It was just like, it's getting too much. Like I don't even think I'm doing pinups again either. Like it's such a hassle. That being said, I do actually have to pop off. I've got some stuff I got to take care of.
Yeah, I just saw your message, man. Sorry,
You're all good. I literally just sent it. So I've got to go, unfortunately. Thanks so much to everyone for the support. Sorry, I've been having a little bit of internet connectivity towards the latter part of the stream, which is why I've been
no worries. You did great.
Uncharacteristically quiet. But
Michael, you did great. You did great on Bancroft's show. You did great here. Thank you very much, man, for all you did for this campaign.
Of course, man. And I'm still going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be reaching out to some people, see where I can't get Bliss some eyes. Okay. Thanks everyone for the support and the strong start. And let's get us past this funding goal and keep the train rolling.
Exactly.
Cheers, everybody, and sign up for the Embrace too if you haven't done that, because we are over 400 signups. We're nearing like 420. So
wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah. Okay, Mike, have a fantastic weekend.
All right, cheers, guys. Bye.
See you around. Bye. All right, Eric. Let's see where you're at. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. Yeah, she's hanging up the flag. That needs to be in place. And she's making this salute.
Yep.
Wow.
Might be cool to have like a bald eagle back here, and then maybe we'll do the Old Faithful geyser. That might be kind of cool.
yeah. Whatever you think works, man. Whatever you think you can even put sky there, you know. But you're going all the way. You're putting actual background there.
Yeah, we're looking slightly down, and I've got this nice angle coming up from the flagpole.
Right.
So I think actually. I love the idea of the geyser, so I think if I have that kind of in parallel over here to this side, that gives us good sight lines. We're going straight to the money shot there in the middle.
Right. Thanks, says I have mixed feelings about this, mostly in my pants. Yeah. Oh! So Ein says, I decided to upgrade to both covers. Should be 3K now. Wait, what? Whoa, wait. We have to see this. We have to see this, guys. Wait, let me go up here. 2,996, right? Let's refresh. Wow, yes! Yes, we did it. We did it.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
So you are a legend, sir. A legend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Soul.
Woo! Yes. Fantastic. 3K, guys. Thanks to Soul for putting us over the 3K threshold. Thank you so much, man. Fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is what we wanted for today, and it's like in 30 minutes we're at the time that we started. Then we have the first 24 hours are over. So this means we went over 3K in 24 hours. Thank you, everyone.
Fantastic.
Thank you all so much. And to thank you, you will all get a very sexy pin-up by our very own Eric Hudson. Look at this. This will be colored. It's already looking phenomenal. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we can round things off here for now, right? I have like 2 more streams planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I will be back with a drink with Brink, with a mystery guest. So Eric, do you have some things going on with streaming or something else?
I don't have any streaming plans. Just let me know what time that is, and I'll figure it out here on my end. And if I can pop back in, I think I would like to continue working on this as a stream, so that everybody who's coming in and supporting the book can see it coming together. I think that would be great.
Sure. Do you have your own YouTube channel, by the way?
I do. It's Dreaded Dinosaur. I'm still trying to relaunch the thing. My first time trying to relaunch it, I had some severe audio doubling issues, and I got up to try to do it and knocked some stuff over, and it was just like, no, we're not doing this. And then I got convention. So I've got a bunch of footage from conventions that I've done that I want to edit together into some episodes. I want to do some draw stream stuff again too. So yeah, if you guys are out there, you want to sub to my channel, Dreaded Dinosaur on YouTube, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, eventually I'll be doing regular content as soon as I get that figured out.
Right. Yes. Yeah, man. Coming up with new stuff can be tough, but you can do a lot of draw streams, right? That's
yeah. No, I have no problem drawing on stream. It's just like, for me, I'm such a perfectionist with production values. So, I bought a new camera. I bought a camera specifically for streaming, like a mirrorless camera instead of a webcam, so I could get a better image.
Right.
Lighting, I redecorated the whole corner of the room here specifically for a backdrop.
Right. So Ian put the link to your channel in the chat. Thank you very much, Soul Ian.
Thank you, Soul Ian.
Soul Ian is kicking ass today. Thank you so much. And Mike asks, what is the second stream tomorrow, JM Comics? Yeah, okay, I might as well say we have this other show called The Dutch Angle. So me and 2 other Dutchies, we kind of discuss comic books and other forms of entertainment from a Dutch perspective, right? But it's very difficult to get all 3 of us together. So it's very rare, or maybe every 5 or 6 weeks we have this live stream, and I need more content. I need more often. So I suggested that we do a new version of the Dutch Angle, which will be called the Dutch Angle Reviews, and we will review movies. And it can be that it's live because we will do it at a time that all 3 of us can get together. So this might not be the best time to stream. So sometimes we will record it and we will publish it later. So tomorrow is the first the Dutch Angle Reviews that we are going to do. And I'm not yet sure if it will be live or not, because it will be very early for me even. So it will be very early for Americans. So yeah, it's something we want to test out if this works, right? Okay, all right. Tank Ferret is back. Hey, welcome, Tank. We are. Apex is also here. Tank, we are closing off. We went over 3K today. So yeah, excellent. If Roland, yes, Roland will show up this time, but maybe Marinus will not. Apex, welcome, Apex. Welcome. Great looking character. Yes, thank you so much. Please, guys, share this. Tell everyone about this campaign. And while you're at it, you can also still back Perfect 10 H23. We have 295 backers, so 5 more, and we have 300 backers, guys. So yeah, and also sign up to the Embrace 2. I don't know when they're going live. I forgot to ask, but you can sign up, guys, and it doesn't say what you'll get, but it's probably something awesome. Oh wow, look at this! I even have.
Yeah, he had the prototype painted up that he showed off after we got done with Bancroft on the live stream, and it looks really beautiful.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, pre-launch exclusive holofoil trading card by Xevious. Oh wow, that's excellent. So sign up, guys. Sign up to this. I got the link in the description, and the link is in the chat. Thanks to So Iron. Thanks again, So Iron, you legend, sir. Perfect 10 closeout stream in the future. Yeah, I'm hoping very soon. I really wanted to finish this book. We're far too late. I hate it that we're late, but it is what it is, guys. So Eric, thank you for joining me today on this stream. And special thanks to the chat for everyone who showed up and who liked. Please like. If you like it, please like and share. And everyone who backed, thank you so much. Absolute legends. And as I said, I will back tomorrow for a drink with Brink. Another stream, maybe live, maybe not. I'm not sure. But anyway, we got stuff to do. I might jump on some other streams to promote this campaign. So anyone who wants me on the stream, I am very happy to come on. So yeah, this was it, guys. So thanks again. See you later, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.